So let's draw the actual drawing on here. Now what I usually do is I draw a line right through the middle of my reference sketch, just so I know what's in the middle and how to place the quadrants. And if you took any kind of art classes in high school, you remember doing these grids. And that's basically what it is, but I just don't grid out the whole thing. So I draw a line on my panel, try to get it into fourths. Got that line over just a little too far. All right, so there's the fourths, and I see that in this fourth, it basically comes down like so and goes across at a certain angle. And I would suggest taking your time on these drawings, because if anything's going to go wrong, it's probably going to go wrong on the drawing very quick. So take your time and draw the bones of the painting very slowly. Now I see that that little strip of land is just below the center line, and it comes like that, and it looks like it's equal amounts here and there. So I'll split it right in half. So that's the, let's see, that's the water. There's a little bush right there, just a little triangle. And we got a tree over here. Now this was a sketch done plein air, so I can make this painting just a little better than the sketch, hopefully. That trunk is not very showing up very much, so I'm going to make it show up a little better in my painting. So let's make a trunk that shows up just a little better than the one I did. And this is hanging down. It looks like moss is hanging down, so that means I have to get way up here. And the tree comes from the middle down and across and touches, and then it kind of does like that, and the moss hangs down like so. So I'm basically just trying to figure out where stuff is. Now the cloud goes across and up, and then back down, and then back up. And I'm going to make this one bigger than I did on this one. So I'm going to make the cloud go right off the thing, just like that. You can always redesign on the actual painting. All right, let's, this is tree. Let's make a little opening. I like that it has a few openings. So let's do an opening there, and an opening there, and an opening over here that shows the trunk. That's pretty cool, yeah. And this is all dark, this is all dark. Okay, so there's a dark strip right here that's basically just a triangle. And the tree starts down here, goes across, makes a shadow right on these weeds. Looks like those weeds are in shadow. This is in shadow. All this is in shadow. This part of the tree is in shadow. So, okay, I've got the basic bones of the painting made up. The roof, the building, the grass, the trunk, the tree, and the clouds. You know what? I don't know if this is weird the way it goes, so I don't know about that. Let's erase that and drop it down. We don't want it to look like it disconnects to that, so I'm dropping that down. There we go. See? That's better. It doesn't look like it went. Okay. Now let's draw the shadows on there. We're going to use that gray, that same gray, and we're going to draw everything that's on shadow on there is going to be gray, blue-gray here, and everything that's in the light on this painting is going to be that color orange. So let's go in there and use the big brush. Yeah, that'd be great. Let's use the big brush. And put everything that's shadow very thinly in this color. So just scrub it on. Don't lay it on. Don't paint it hard on there, okay? Let's start the shadow of the building. Let's just make simple shapes. Now that's the nice thing about using a giant brush like this is you can't get real detailed too quick. So that's excellent. You don't want to get too detailed right away. Leave the detail for later. Now, I'm going to rearrange the shape a little bit because this painting does not have to look anything like this painting if I don't want it to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the shadow of the cloud here against the light of the roof, and I'm going to have the shadow of the building up here. A little different than here because this is zipping down. I have a lower cloud, in other words. I'm going to drop this cloud down. So I'm going to have light here, and I'm going to start the shadow on the building here. See, I have shadow shape on the building here and shadow up here. And then I'll just put a little shadow there and tie the two together. So there's a shadow of cloud, there's a shadow of roof. That's what's nice about doing this thing in just blue, is you can tie all your shadows together and make an interesting shape. Interesting shape. Too many people are interested in just reproducing the photo that they're working from or the study. Make a good painting. So this is the shadow of the building. All right, and I did a free art lesson on this little section right here too. Might be nice to know. Go online, free art lessons, and it was on how to paint a dappled shadow. So I actually go in depth, sort of a 7-minute little video clip on how to do a dappled shadow. So it might be nice to go back there and look at that too. All right, so there's under the eave, there's a piece coming down, here's a piece coming down. It's nice if I just redesign that just a little bit and make what appears to be a dappled shadow on the side of that building. All right, so there's shadow on this tree, right about there and right back here, and the side of the tree. So basically this is like a 2-value painting, isn't it? So everything that's in shadow I'm painting right now blue, and everything that's going to be light on here is going to be orange. So that's the shadow side of that. All these underneath sides have some shadow on them. All right, that part's in light, that part's in light, the tree trunk's in light. Everything behind it I can just zip in blue, and make that shadow. Because that makes that tree trunk stand out, doesn't it? Okay, so there's that. There's the shadow going across the lawn. Seems like a little bit of that's in shadow. This is all in shadow. All right, so basically that is a black and white version, a blue and white version. Oh, that's water. Whoops. I think I'm going to, yeah, I'll leave the dock out until the very end. That's water, so it's getting light. So I'm going to erase that. Okay. This is a shadow of a tree. That's water. This is the land mass in the back. Okay, so that's basically the black and white version. Now what you can do is just dry that off. Take your paper towel, and it's a little bit slick, it's a little bit wet. You don't want that blue-gray mixing with everything. Just kind of blot it a little bit. Get it off. Anywhere you see it real slick, that means it's real wet. It's got a lot of something in it, a lot of oil or a lot of liquid or something. So I'm getting all that shiny off of it. Now what's nice about these videos is you can do what I'm doing and just hit pause and go do what I'm doing and then hit play again, and you can catch right back up to me.